Good morning to you, my chosen family. How's everybody doing this morning? Look, check out my cup. USCJ. We here, we in the building. Look, I got some very exciting news this morning. And oh yes, we looking for April 8th, which is this weekend. We're looking to hear from Josh Conerly, man. The crystal ball is showing big ups, big thumbs up to him. We're looking to make this thing happen and solidify this thing, make it official with Josh Conerly. We believe that Josh Conerly is going to be a USC Trojan after this weekend, after he makes that announcement. All hands are pointing toward him, man. So look, man, I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Check this out. I've heard the tone of Lincoln Riley change. I have heard the tone of Lincoln Riley change. I don't know if you guys looking at this stuff. I don't know if you guys have observed this stuff, but I've seen Lincoln Riley literally go from, we have a lot of work to do. We have to overturn this roster, from that tone right there to he's now saying, I'm telling you, man, I listened to him last night on the Chosen Live podcast, and I listened to some of his language, some of the things that he was saying, and he says, I'm very excited. We have a lot of bright spots. I mean, he was not talking about that. Let me tell you exactly what's taking place right now. And what exactly what's happening is what I've been telling you guys all along. What's happening the past few months, is that when Lincoln Riley came in, they went immediately to work. And now I've been observing these practices online. I've been observing these practices, how hard they've been going. The physicality, I've been sending it to my buddies like, man, do you see what I'm seeing right now? Like, I seen Julian Simon, the old safety, who moved to linebacker. I seen Chris Thompson Jr., all these guys yesterday working in that linebacker. I seen Rajon Davis. Like, you don't even recognize these guys right now in the uniform. Like, these dudes have bulked up in the physicality, in the speed, in the intensity, the stuff. I mean, the way they're playing right now. It's so. Let me tell you, man, it's so exciting until I really don't even know what to do with myself right now. So, and what's happening is, since they've been here, the staff, and they mentioned, yes, we got to get to work immediately. We have to overturn this roster. But, I don't think they were very, very familiar with the roster. Like I told you guys in the past, I said, we have talent here. Lincoln, last year, the class that came in with Rajon Davis, Corey Foreman, those guys right there, those guys that came in were actually great players. That was a top class. And so what's happening is, since they've been here, players are now, within a matter of 2 or 3 months, are being developed. The weight program is taking into place. And now it's being implemented on the field. And you're now seeing this on the field. And now, I heard them last night on the television, I heard the tone change. I heard that the tone of Lincoln Riley change from, we're going to have to overturn this roster, to we have some very bright spots. He said, we have some very bright spots. He said, I like what the D-line is doing. You remember, that was a area of position where we had a lot of work that needed to be done. That was an area of position where we're going to see a lot of transfer portals, and we have seen some. And yes, we can still use some more. But what's happening is, let me tell you exactly what's happening. And he even said he liked the defensive backfield. What's happening in that area? What's happening is, Lincoln Riley has found a diamond in the rough. It's more than just waking up a sleeping giant. A sleeping giant is waking up a program that has been dead, that has tried to get the SMU put on them. That's waking up a program like USC. But a diamond in the rough is something that's different. A diamond in the rough, a diamond was in the dirt. And you picked that thing up out of the ground, and you brushed it off, and you realize that you got a whole diamond here. Lincoln Riley has found a whole diamond here. He's found a diamond in the rough. He has a diamond. He did not realize the talent. And so as I'm listening to his tone yesterday, and how he's explaining how excited he is, he didn't even realize how the coaches were coming together. The coaches were coming together. It just, he said that all the coaches wanted to be here, but just the fact that they're coming together the way they're coming together, he said basically everything is hitting. Now, this is a guy that came from a school that's had major talent. So you would think he would be able to identify proper talent, right? You would think he would be able to identify like if he still needs to like really overturn his roster. And yes, we still have some improvements. I'm not gonna jump us all the way through to the mountain right now, but I'm just saying, you know, you would think he would be able to recognize that and say, look, we still have a whole lot of work to do. But I think his tone yesterday, I heard a little something in his tone that was a little bit different. And I think that tone is saying, I found a diamond in the rough, and I really don't want to say nothing about it. I just want to show it to you on the field, and you guys going to see for yourself. I don't think he wants to get too excited. I don't think he wants to let the enemy know. But I think Lincoln Riley has found a diamond in the rough. And as a result, he's feeling very optimistic. He's feeling so excited. I've seen him in practice making bets with players, and now he's doing up downs and up downs. Him and the coaches have to do it because they lost a bet. I mean, the whole culture right now is being changed. The whole culture is just like so exciting right now. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And yes, I mean, even with Corey Foreman, even though he was the #1 player last year, he basically said it in one of his interviews this week. He said, look, just because you were that in high school, just because you were the #1 player in high school, you got to leave that right there. You got to leave that right there where it's at, and you got to prove it right here where you're at. Just because you had that #1 spot, that's not going to make you play better. You have to prove it on the field. You have to earn your spot, and I love this about him. Clay Helton, the other regime, they would have put you in there just because you're the #1 player and gave you with no direction, just out there floating around with nothing, nowhere to go, no teacher, no nothing. So listen, man, this is absolutely, we got a lot of excitement. There's a lot of buzz right now. The receiving corps, and it's ironic. Lincoln Riley started this little gold plate Trojan, iconic Trojan. This iconic Trojan decal here. You know, you have to earn that. You know, these guys come out with no helmet on, and so you have to earn that. And ironically, Taj Washington was one of the guys that was already there. One of the first guys to already receive it. I think it was 2 guys from the roster that was already there to receive it. You have to work for it. You come out there with your helmet blank, just with the crimson helmet, and then you have to earn that. You're not going to just get that. And I think that makes guys work. That makes guys want to get hungry for it. If you say, and crazy thing about it, I heard Lincoln Riley say this. I heard him say those guys who don't have that decal on there, basically not going to be on the team. Now, we know that most guys are going to get it. We know that most guys are going to earn it. They're going to work hard for it. But it's just that incentive. Like, if I'm running around with no helmet on and I don't have my decal, man, I'm not complete. Man, I need you to complete me, baby. I need you to complete me. Give me my decal. That make me want to go hard, make me want to work. You see what I'm saying? So listen, man. We have a lot of excitement, man. The Trojan family is lit. The Trojan family is on fire. The Trojan family's on and popping. Trojan family's on and cracking. And man, look, we have a lot of excitement buzzing right now in the room, man. And like I told you guys, I said it's go time. It's on and cracking. And I told you that we are ready to come for this thing. I think we're going to do something special. And crazy, I went on Notre Dame site because I got to look at all these sites from the people we play. I went on their site and they were talking about how there's 2 teams that they got to play. USC, one of them was USC that are projected to go. Marcus Freeman was talking about it, that are projected to go undefeated. So we're one of them that's projected to go undefeated. It's like the closer we get, the more people start to see the talent that we got. The more insiders are starting to try to change their tune. And I told you in one of my videos before that Vegas already projecting us to do our thing. Vegas is already projecting us to go all the way. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, I think we got some serious talent going on. And I've always said this. I always maintain this. People thought I was crazy. I did not change my tune. I've always said we had this talent. I've always said that. So that's where we at with it, man. We got Lincoln Riley. It's a beautiful thing, man. Now we got to get to this other issue. I got a major issue with the Oregon coach. So I'm about to switch the tune real quick. But this Oregon coach, I tell you, man, this Oregon coach, the audacity for him to say this. Apparently, it's an Oregon coach. He's an offensive coordinator. And let me just read the headline to you here. It says, Oregon football OC. Ducks only West Coast team with the mindset of the South ability to win a championship. Man, are you out your mind? Listen, let me finish reading this. Let me read this article. So apparently, this offensive coordinator that's over there at the Ducks now, he comes over here to the Oregon Ducks with the coach that came from Georgia. And apparently, You think you want to try to bring some kind of, I guess you think the SEC culture, I'm going to give you some game. You think you want the only one with some SEC culture that now you're the only one with the mindset of the SEC. First of all, we don't want the SEC culture. Let me tell you that. We don't want the SEC culture. You know what culture we want? You know what culture we want? We want the same culture that USC, when they went to Arkansas, when they had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones, when they beat them 70-15. That's the culture we want. And then the following year, we went to Arkansas and beat them 55-15. That's the culture we want. We want that same culture when Auburn was the number 3 ranked team or something like that in the nation? When USC went down there, Matt Linus freshman year, and beat them 21-23 to zip at Auburn. They had Jason Campbell, Ronnie Brown, Cadillac Williams. That's the culture we want. Don't give me that SEC culture stuff. That's the culture we want. We want that same culture when USC went to Virginia Tech and beat them on their own field. That's the culture we want. We don't want no SEC culture. We want the USC culture. So let me get that straight. He got me upset right now. I don't appreciate him. I don't appreciate no coach coming to the Pac-12 and trying to say the Ducks the only team that has an SEC championship mind. We don't want an SEC mind. We want the USC mindset back. Because when the USC mindset was back, we were all the way on top. This thing really got me today, I'm telling you. When I read this, it really got me. But let me read this. Let's see. It says, 5th year Oregon. Okay, let me read this. Life of Oregon in 2022 will look far different than the day that Margaret Chris about. Let me skip down. 1st year Oregon offensive coordinator Kenny Dillingham, speaking to reporters over the weekend, touch on the culture around the Ducks program. And if you're looking for an SEC-like atmosphere, it's hard for me to read this, but I'm going to read it. If you're looking for an SEC-like atmosphere within the western half of the United States, the list starts and ends with Oregon, according to Dillingham. The place cares about football, Dillingham said. I say this is the only place on the West Coast that has the mindset of the South when it comes to football. Man, what? What are you talking about? You got, you know what I mean? What? The only play when it comes to football. Look at the high school rankings. What football teams do you see? Man, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to stop. But do you see what I'm saying? Do you see how they doing? Do you see how they do in the South? Do you see how biased they are? I cannot stand it. It drives me up a wall. And let me tell you something. We are about to show them. We are about to show them exactly how West Coast plays football. We're about to show them. And so look, man, I need you guys, I meant to tell you, I'm sorry. Like, share, subscribe. Go to USCJ32 and follow me there. And you want to message me on that? That's the quickest way to message me. That's the quickest way for me to get back. USCJ32. USCJ32. You can hit me on Instagram or you can hit me in the comment section. But like, share, subscribe. Look, man, we have a lot to be thankful for. We got a lot of excitement now that USC is doing their thing. I'm just getting up. I had to do this first thing this morning. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm about to go get it in because they got me wanting to get it in. So look, man, I need you guys to like, share, subscribe, USC32. Tell me in the comment section what you think about Lincoln's comments. Tell me in the comment section what you think about this clown. I'm calling him clown. What you think about this clown of a coach to disrespect. He's really disrespecting the whole Pac-12. You don't come over here talking about you don't try to put a whole other conference in one team and try to say that you're the only team that represents football, real football. We're gonna clown you. We're gonna clown you. We're gonna clown you on the field for that. Yeah, hey, we're gonna clown you on the field for that. That's wrong. That is completely disrespectful. It's wrong, and we don't appreciate that. Look, I need you guys to keep throwing up the do sign, keep fighting on. Like, share, subscribe. Give me in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think, man. Hey, God bless. Everybody have a good week. And we're going to hear from you this weekend when Josh Conerly commits.